Hi everyone, it's Chris again. I'm going to talk about my 4 speech topics that I've chosen to do. The assignment, as you all know, called for 2 informative and 2 persuasive speeches. I pretty much went with stuff I either know about or I care about a lot. So my first informative speech is to talk about the consequences of ethanol. Many people don't really understand that ethanol is actually not very carbon neutral as many people would like it to be, and it also has some economical consequences that people don't really consider when they're weighing whether to do oil or some kind of biodiesel. The next thing I would like to talk about is the unemployment rate. A lot of people have misconceptions as to how the unemployment rate is determined and what it actually means. Such as right now we have about a 6.2% unemployment rate, but a lot of people don't understand that the flip side of that is that we have a 94% employment rate. So I'd just like to go into that a little bit more as an aspiring economist. The 2 persuasive topics are something I'm rather passionate about. The first one is to talk about workers' unions and how the workers' unions, I think, are actually responsible for the demise of American industry. If you look at the steel industry, the car industry, they're all gone, or they're dying, at least in the case of the auto industry. And a lot of that has to do with unions, and I'd like to go into that, or at least persuade you to believe me. The last thing I'd like to talk about is voting rights. I'd like to convey my belief to everyone that voting shouldn't just be a God-given right or something that someone believes is conveyed by the Constitution, which in many cases is actually not. And I would like to determine the ability to vote by instituting a basic knowledge test that would be required at the beginning of each election. So hopefully you find these topics interesting and not necessarily boring, and hopefully I can do these topics justice. So I look forward to seeing what y'all are going to speak about, and I'll see you later.